Very good morning, students. We are going to start new lesson, that is ninth lesson of geography, life in the desert. So we are last lesson we studied about two forest region or two river systems, Amazon river and Ganga Brahmaputra basin, like that two river basin we studied. Now we are going to study a desert, a totally opposite, means where we are getting all the types of plants, animals, like that. In desert we are going to see entirely different situation, what is the condition of life, people and animals, and plants, everything we are going to see. In chapter 5 you have seen that water means life to plants, animals and people. It is difficult for anyone to live in a place where there is no water to drink, where there is no grass for their cattle to feed on, and where there is no water to help the crops to grow. So in geography's fifth lesson we have seen the water means that is life, and we made our this one also, what poster presentation also, water is life, like that. So and in history we have seen the nomadic, they was moving from one place to another place in search of food. And in history again we have seen in olden days the ancient people or the medieval people, they moved to another place where there is a river and there is water, like that. Okay, this is the basic explanation why the life in the desert it is important, because there is no chance to get proper water. So then we can understand the life of the animals, plants and people, how it will be. Then let us see what we want to study in the lesson. First one, the hot desert Sahara. So where is Sahara? That is in African continent. Here it is given the map also, and this white space it is given the Sahara desert. Then we want to study about climate of that area, flora and fauna of that Sahara desert. Then what is the life of people, like that things we want to see. Then another one, again last lesson how we done American continent with the Indian situation we compared, like that. Again we are going to compare here the cold desert of Ladakh. So in India, in Jammu Kashmir, or now it is separate union territory, that is Ladakh. So in the Ladakh, what is the life and what type desert it is? It is cold desert, and it is it is a part of Great Himalayas, means the internal Himalaya or the high Himalayas. And it was before it was in Jammu and Kashmir state. Now present it is there in the Jammu separate union territory. Then we want to understand where it is. The next one, what is the flora and fauna of that area and people of that area. This is about our lesson. So let us go back to introduction. We will read and try to understand the life of people in both type of desert, hot desert as well as cold desert. Then next paragraph, we will now learn about the place in the world where people have learned to cope with extreme harsh temperatures, in some places as hot as fire and as cold as ice. So how the people we are, the human being or animals or birds, how we are coping up with, we are adjusting our life with what the harsh temperature as well as the ice situation. There are the desert areas of the world. These are characterized by low rainfall, scanty vegetation and extreme temperature. So what is the normal characteristics of a desert? That is very hot first of all, and there is very less rainfall, and vegetation also very less. Then temperature is very high. Depending on the temperature, there can be hot desert or cold desert. According to the temperature, we are making the division what desert into two types. One is hot desert, another one is cold desert. Okay, the people inhabited these lands wherever little water is available to practice agriculture. How the people they are learn to make the crops in this desert area, we will see. Okay, here in the box it is given desert. It is an arid region characterized by extremely high or low temperature and has scarce vegetation, very less vegetation. So if you are getting question like that, define desert or what do you mean by desert, then you can write this answer. Then here we are going to see the hot desert Sahara. So before that we will watch a small video clip about Sahara and the life of Sahara.
The Sahara Desert in Africa is the second largest desert of the world, occupying the area of 9 million square kilometers. It covers 30% of the total territory of Africa and is divided between many countries. Air Panot team has created a video of its northern part on the territory of Algeria. Depending on the season, you can notice a riverbed with small pools and several water sources, big enough to bathe in. The name Sahara, according to certain versions, is derived from the ancient Arabic word Sahara, meaning red-brown. The landscape of the desert consists of plateaus, highlands, valleys, dunes, having the shades of these colors. The sand massives are so extensive that they have a special word for it in the Arabic language, erg, or dune sea. The largest ergs are located in northern Algeria. The sandy ridges of round, star-like, transverse, crescent, and pyramidal shapes can be met here. The plateaus, arches, unusual rock and volcanic formations that resemble statues, a huge number of ancient petroglyphs dated 6,000 years BC, and a great number of various dunes of different colors ranging from light yellow and red-brown to black, are among the sights of the Sahara Desert. The average height of the dunes is 150 meters, but there are some 300 meters high as well. Have a look at the streaked beauty of the African desert, the place where extreme weather conditions created a fantastic and far from lifeless landscape.
Okay, we have seen one small video clip about the situation of Sahara Desert, how it is, and can we see any greens like that things we have seen. Okay, we will continue in next video.